Imagine a time when an entire nation stood up and said just two powerful words: quit India. This was not just a slogan, it was a revolution. It was the voice of millions who were tired of slavery, injustice, and exploitation. In today's documentary, we will explore the story, causes, leaders, and impact of one of the most powerful movements in Indian history, the Quit India movement of 1942. Background of the movement. To understand the Quit India movement, we must first understand the situation in India in the early 1940s. India was under British colonial rule for almost 200 years. During this period, Indians faced heavy taxes, poverty, unemployment, and discrimination. The British used India's resources but did not care about the people. At that time, the Second World War was happening. Without asking Indians, the British government forced India to support the war. Indian soldiers, money, and resources were used. This created anger and frustration among Indians. They felt that if India had to sacrifice for war, then India must be free. Immediate causes. There were several reasons behind this movement. First, the failure of the Cripps mission. In 1942, the British sent Stafford Cripps to India with a proposal. But the proposal did not promise immediate independence. It only offered freedom after the war. Indian leaders rejected this. Second, economic problems. Due to war, inflation increased. Food became expensive. People suffered. Third, political frustration. Indians had lost trust in British promises. All these factors made the situation explosive. Role of Mahatma Gandhi. The movement was led by Mahatma Gandhi. On August 8, 1942, at the Bombay session of the Indian National Congress, Gandhi gave a historic speech. He told Indians, "Do or die." This meant that Indians should fight for freedom peacefully, but with full determination. He asked people to refuse cooperation with British rule. The main goal was clear: complete independence. Launch of the Quit India movement. After Gandhi's speech, the Quit India movement began. People across India participated: students, farmers, workers, women, and common citizens. They organized protests, strikes, boycotts, demonstrations. They stopped working for the British government. For the first time, the movement became a mass uprising. Participation of women and youth. Women played a very important role. Aruna Asaf Ali hoisted the Indian flag and inspired people. Usha Mehta started a secret radio called Congress Radio. It spread revolutionary messages. Students and youth also joined in large numbers. They organized underground movements and spread awareness. This showed that the movement was not limited to leaders. It became a people's revolution. British reaction. The British government reacted very strongly. Within a few hours, Gandhi and other leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel were arrested. The British tried to crush the movement. They used police violence, firing on protesters, mass arrests, censorship. Thousands of people were jailed, but the movement did not stop. Even without leaders, people continued the struggle. Impact of the movement. The Quit India movement had a huge impact. First, it showed the world that Indians wanted immediate independence. Second, it weakened British authority in India. Third, it increased national unity. Fourth, it inspired future generations. After this movement, the British realized that they could not rule India for long. In 1947, India finally became independent. Why was it important? This movement was important because it was the last major struggle before independence. It united Indians across caste, religion, and region. It increased pressure on the British government. It proved the power of mass movements. It also showed the importance of non-violent resistance. Lessons for today. The Quit India movement teaches us many lessons. First, unity is strength. Second, courage and determination can bring change. Third, peaceful protest is powerful. Fourth, every citizen has a responsibility towards the nation. Today, we are free because of the sacrifices of our ancestors. Conclusion. The Quit India movement was not just a political event. It was a symbol of hope, courage, and freedom. It reminds us that freedom is not free. It comes with sacrifice. So the next time we see the Indian flag, we must remember the millions who fought for it. Let us respect our freedom and work towards a better India. Thank you.